Why? Because I've committed to go live every day for 30 days. I did miss one, and I think I uploaded 1 or 2 here and there, only because, I have to kind of go with the work, with just life. We have to learn how to be flexible and go with the flow, and also, not put so much pressure, but also, allow the good to come in and not push the good away if it's going to bring us joy. So, hey guys, what's going on? My name is Karen Kane, aka Spiritual Goddess Chick, attracting spiritual goddess chicks. Okay, so here's the deal. I wasn't always this energetic and happy and joyful and full of life, loving life to the utmost degree. I wasn't. I was a freaking lame ass loser. I was depressed. I was a single mom. I was attracting relationships where they were not present at all, allowing me just to literally just, oh my God, so horrible. I could tell you stories. One day I will be writing a book for sure, because I know that my story can help others. And that's exactly why I'm going live tonight. I didn't even realize it. But a lot of times on Friday night, my son's out, with his friends. He's a teenager. Yes, I am now 5+ years sober. My son he was 11 when I fought over a 6-pack of beer with him at my lowest of my low. Oh my God. That was the moment. That was the moment where I sunk to a level that I never want to sink down to again. I wonder if I should turn off this, the light going different colors. But you know what? I want you to get the feel, the vibe, the energy, and why I'm doing this, okay? The reason why I'm sharing this with you guys tonight is now on Friday nights when my son goes out, I get time for myself. I can do whatever I want. And believe it or not, a lot of times I just want to have my own little party in my living room, on my yoga mat. And tonight, I literally just put on, okay, so just in case you don't know, in the 5+ years that I have been sober, I became a licensed certified religious science spiritual practitioner, a transformation coach, a Buddha yoga instructor, and I'm also the founder of Believe in Humans, and now everything's shifting into Spiritual Goddess Chick. So I will like to give a thank you to Pedro Adeo, who basically got me to where I am, knowing my purpose now. And my purpose is to help women who have been affected by addiction heal, become confident, independent, and empowered. Yes, I have a free Facebook group. It is called Spiritual Goddess Chicks. So head on over there, check it out. I think my computer just went crazy. I was like, so the reason why I'm sharing this tonight with you instead of tomorrow is because I want anybody who's still out there suffering from addiction, which basically, you guys, I started drinking when I was 15, and I got sober when I was 45, and I'm 50. Yeah, I just turned 50 in March. Happy to report that I'm 50. I am a great mom. My son loves me very much, and he's a real amazing kid. And man, am I so thankful that I got sober, that I could show him what life is really like and why we're here. And that's just to freaking be ourselves, love life, and, be happy and joyful and help others and do what we love. I have a picture right above my TV in my living room, and it says, "Do shit you love." And I want my son to see that, every day. Do shit you love. Yeah. So the other thing I wanted to share with you is that, on Friday nights, so I threw on a mix playlist that my mentor for Buddha Yoga, Becky Kane, she spells it with a K, K-A-I-N, Karen Kane, C-A-I-N, so kind of crazy. She makes the most amazing playlists, and I just threw one of her playlists on. It actually was one, I think, from last week that I was like, wow, that playlist was banging. And I just started doing, like I was teaching a Buddha yoga class, but I just did it myself. And I did like a half an hour because I'm actually on a training right now. But it's a speak off, and I don't know, I feel more called right now to spend time on my mat and also share what's happening with me right now, because you know what? I think one of the greatest fears for me, and it's also Fearless Friday. I did a live earlier, but one of the greatest fears for me thinking about getting sober was thinking I wasn't going to have any fun. Like I really thought that when I got sober, life would suck and I wouldn't be able to party or have fun. And actually the complete opposite happened. I realized that, wow, I can have so much energy. I can still be myself, my actually true self, the one that's really been inside all this time that I used to cover up by drinking and becoming like a freaking selfish asshole. Yes, that's what I was, a selfish, drunk asshole. Yes. I don't know how people put up with me. I don't even know how I put up with myself. I really didn't. I hated myself. I hated myself. Low self-esteem, low self-worth. What was self-love? I didn't even know what that was. So it turns out that now I can go to bars and hang out, and I'll be like, oh my God, I am so glad I don't drink because you guys look ridiculous and you act kind of stupid. Sorry, I don't mean to use the word stupid, but I mean drinking impairs, right? It impairs us. And sometimes we become assholes. And I'll be honest with you, I was a freaking asshole. When I drank, I was an asshole. I was a total asshole. Everything was about me. Not to mention all the risks involved. Thank you, God, for, me not harming myself or anyone. Thank you, God. Actually, one reason why I moved to New York when I was 21, I was like, oh, I can get party all the time. Bars are open all full hours, they never close. And guess what? I can find a subway, a cab or a subway all the time. I never have to drive. I don't even need a car. And I can just drink. And then somehow I get to work the next day, staying up all night. What was I doing? You know what? Because I didn't love myself, and I could have had a great career, and I chose to drink. I actually chose drinking as my full-time career for most of my life. There's no accidents, no coincidences. Now I'm a spiritual practitioner, and I know that was my path because I'm so grateful for all of that. Because had I not done all that and been on that path, that journey, and all that, all those experiences, I wouldn't be able to get to where I am today. Which is also, my purpose is to help others. So anybody who's out there who's in active addiction and, they it's like, what do they say? One way to not get drunk is to not ever pick up a drink, right? And yes, it is so hard. And I didn't go to recovery. Okay, I really didn't even have family near me. I was basically all alone, but I hit the rock bottom so low that I really just had to do it for me. You have to do it for you. You can't get sober because someone wants you to get sober. Even if it's your kids, you have to do it for you. But it has to be, you have to feel it in your heart, and you want it. You have to be willing to do the work. And the one biggest thing you have to do is just let go. One of the signs in the rooms of AA, let go, let God. And if you don't have a higher power, you say group of drunks, G-O-D, group of drunks. They can support you, love you until you start to love yourself. Yeah, it does work. It does. However, I was really tapped into my spirituality, and I was taking all these courses. When I got sober, I decided that I wanted to become a spiritual practitioner. That's how much I really loved healing, and I really was into connecting. I understood, one of the steps is the prayer and meditation. And I found that was so powerful. And so I followed that path. And everything's kind of tied in together, where the transformation is like, the transformation coach is kind of like the nutrition part, but it's basically body, mind, soul. And then I have that whole spiritual practitioner aspect of it. So the healing part, I am a healer. And then I was able to also add Buddha yoga. And honestly, it's like medicine for the soul, for the body. So I'm here to help women who've been affected by addiction. So it might not be you who is an addict, but you might have a family member, a partner, a child who is an addict. And it does affect us. That is why we have Al-Anon, which is for family members, right? So my method to help women is that I have that Facebook group, Spiritual Goddess Chicks. I also have a group program, separate, Sacred Goddess Inner Circle, which is a monthly group. And what we focus on is I have a 5-step process that I've come up with, that I've implemented in my own life. Now the people in my monthly group, they check in every night, and their goal is to get these 5 steps in. And basically it's to create balance in your life. And to manage any stress, anxiety, be able to shift energy, fuel your body with proper nutrition, get your exercise in, and your prayer and meditation, and also your water intake as well. And all of these things, they're all pretty simple. And a warm lemon water in the morning. All of these things are pretty simple, but you would be amazed that if you were to do slow and steady wins a race, I say it all the time, if you were to do these 5 steps, if you committed for, say, even 21 days, it takes 21 days to make a habit, a routine, a lifestyle change, you would be so amazed. Yes. So check it out. What I do is, so I don't know, I'm a little new to this world on YouTube of live, and I know music is such a very fine line of licensing, and I thought I could find some. So I might be able to add music onto this in the after this is done. But so basically, I put on the playlist, and I did a booty. I don't know if you guys know what booty, but it does incorporate tribal, and it's beat driven. So basically, I used to be like a partier, a raver. I love dance music, and that used to be my thing when I was probably like, oh my gosh, 16 on up till I had a kid, right? But booty yoga. So I have my, I got cool lights when I turned 50. I kind of had my own little birthday party, but I have a black light here, which is not on, but I have a black light. Little disco, like little flashing light that I can program, and I can do different. And these things are so cheap. This thing was probably like $20. You get it from Amazon. So you can create your party atmosphere, crank tunes. And, exercising is such a release of stress, and it makes you feel good, like dance, So crank some tunes and just like dance it out. But I do yoga. So, we do tribal dancing. So I teach it. And I'm pretty new to teaching it, but I can do Zoom classes. And so if you're interested in that, I also have a Facebook group called Booty, Mind, Soul. So if you can find that, and then you'll get notified whenever I teach classes. It is via Zoom. So, that would be the best way to find me and know when I teach classes. So I do want to be teaching more classes coming up, because I realize it's such a great practice for others, for me to share and have a gift of sharing the practice, because it taps on all the chakras, and it really just, it lights up your soul, it really lights up your soul. So, yeah. So basically I just kind of rocked out tonight. and I had a blast. So grateful to be able to share this and, you know, create a really positive environment for yourself. Oh, Queen Ra, I love you. Hi. You're the first person who has ever done the thing in the chat. Thank you. I was like, does this thing work? I don't know if it works. It works. Yay. I'm so excited. Yeah, so what I was saying is create an atmosphere, create an environment for yourself. Yeah, awesome, right? I wanted to share how, you know, you can be sober and have fun. And like my Friday nights now consist of cranking a playlist and freaking hitting my mat and just having fun, you know, just dancing and yeah, getting funky, like stripping down to like nothing. But yeah, creating a fun environment. This is one of the things I also have in my sort of like, this is sort of my like zone where positive mind, positive vibes, positive life. You know, so if you have to remind yourself when you are still sick and struggling and, you know, you don't think there's a way out, but the way out is committing to actually wanting freedom from a drink or freedom from whatever it is that you have an addiction to. That is freedom. And let me tell you what, it is so worth it. But yeah, I almost wish I was teaching a class that I did tonight because I freaking did an awesome class for myself. And, you know, so now I know I'm getting better. I'm practicing on doing my own stuff. So I'm excited to be starting to teach classes more coming up because I just know that it helps others in such a way and it helps me as well. So if I have that gift to be able to teach and share, I certainly better use it because otherwise I would be doing everyone a disservice. Right. All right. Queen Ra, I love you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you for being here. And so this video is replacing tomorrow because tomorrow I'm working all day, probably like 11, 12-hour day doing catering. So I'm not going to be going live tomorrow. This is our this is tomorrow's live. All right. I love you. Thank you for being here. Don't forget, if this message resonates with you or you feel compelled to share it, please share this message out. You know, I know where I was, and it was a really sad and lonely, depressed place. And I know how I got to where I am today. And where I am today is I'm really, you know, I'm human. I have ups and downs, and I go through emotions. You know, the other thing was, you know, it was hard we used to cover up by drinking or whatever it was that you do because we didn't want to feel because it hurts. Feeling the pain. So yeah, I'm able to really just manage and help others get through tough times because you know what? Nothing's permanent. Everything is temporary. Nothing's permanent. Everything is temporary. And you know what? I know that if I can do it, because I was just like you know, I'm no different. So if I can do it, I guarantee you can do it. You definitely need the desire within yourself to want to change your life. And trust me, you won't regret it. I can assure you. If you hang out with me, you will not regret it because I will do everything I can to help you succeed. Yeah. All right, guys, love you so much. Like, subscribe, follow, click the bell, and I'll see you. I'm working Sunday too, but I'll see you Sunday. I love Sundays. Namaste, and thank you so much for joining. Bye. Thank you, Queen Ra. I love you. Mwah.